My whole wheelbarrow of stuff just fell over. That's what that noise was. Oh. Oh, hi guys. Bet you wonder what I'm doing, huh? You know what that is, right? That's our outhouse. It's freaking awesome. Solid as a brick shit house, guys. Anyway, just had to say hi. I'm getting back to work. I can't wait to show you when it's done. Well, it's done, but I can't wait to show you the whole thing once I'm done cleaning it and hanging a few things on the wall so that somewhat looks a little bit like a bathroom. So, I'll be back. What? I'm making the bathroom look a little bit more like the bathroom. I got my camera going.
Oh.
It's okay. You just don't have to look at it. You check it out. And then I want you to put this in the door for me. Although I was thinking I could just hammer and nail through that and then
You don't want to drill a hole first, or else it'll split it.
Alright, well, whatever on that. But yeah, I'm putting all the
Both the stuff.
I don't know which way. Anyway, yeah, they probably could do it. So, he's like, I can smell.
I don't know what he's doing now. He's getting the tractor, but we got the.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, I'm back. So, I'll take you in and show you. It's nice. For off-grid, it's nice. If you're spoiled Barbie girl in a Barbie world, you'd think it sucks. But I'm not a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I am an off-grid girl in an off-grid life. So, be back in a minute. Alright guys, let's go check it out. My son carved these steps out of the dirt for me. And it actually makes it much easier for me to get up and down this little hill. And here's our outhouse. It's very ugly on the outside because it's refurbished lumber. But good and solid, nice little roof. And just step back so you can see the whole thing. They put tin on the roof, so kind of cool sounding when it's raining. Good, solid, like my little sign. Oh, it's crooked, guys. You know how I feel about crooked. And yeah, once I get a gallon of paint, I can make the outside nice. So this is the entryway, or whatever you call it. And some of the stones have fallen out, but my son found this big rock that's shaped like a fish. So later, I'm going to paint that like a fish with like earth tones and stuff. So JT put this little handle on. Let's check it out. Oh, and I put the curtain just that way if the guys are in here, and or whoever, me. And you want the door open, but a little extra privacy. You can pull the curtain back. It's a bit of a high step, so we put this big flat stone there, so we don't have to stand on our tippy toes to reach the seat. I got my little cubby hole for a trash can, and then I just put some old like fishing stuff, an old oar, paddle, whatever, and my dad's fishing net, and this I'm going to paint over the welcome, so it's just the boat. And my son 3D printed the lighthouse for me. And just like some little stuff. Binoculars, what have you. Brought some little pine limbs in. Some lemongrass there. What else was I? Oh, I brought that in because that way the toilet seat does not go all the way back and lay on the wall. It catches it. So anyway, let's check out the view, guys. You'll see why I put the binoculars in here for the guys. Isn't that nice? Sun comes up there to the left in the mornings. And that way if there's deer or geese or anything interesting out in the pasture, and well, the cows, anything, then they can sit with their binoculars and check it out. So guys, yeah, it's our outhouse. Perfectly good enough for us. Anyway, I'll be back to chat in a bit. These are all my birds, guys. I have 9 hens, 1 rooster, and 6 ducks. Isn't he beautiful? I'll zoom just a little. He's a bit shy. So guys, I've showed you the pine forest before. A lot of pines. And it goes way down and around. There's Bob's sawmill. There's little Yoda. Anyway, so they fell their first tree for making cabins, pretty much. That's what Bob wants to do. So maybe he'll get him a nice little cabin at the back of the property. He wants to make a few. I like the one I'm in, but you know me, guys. I'm an easy keeper, so. Anywho, yeah, they cut that down. They took all the limbs off, and then they put some. You're such a good boy, honey. This is Shadow's brother. Shadow. We lost Shadow. We don't know what happened to him. He got sick, but he was vaccinated, so I don't know. It wasn't rabies and it wasn't parvo. because the symptoms were not rabies or parvo. Anywho, yeah, pretty snazzy, huh? So he's got the important part covered. They did a few little test runs. Isn't that pretty, guys? A little bit more. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that before we chat. So let's chat. Hi, guys. How have you been? I've been surviving. That's always good, huh? Sorry I haven't seen you for a while. Kind of needed to just, I don't know, take a break, I guess. That's what they call it on YouTube. And it's what it is. You know how sometimes you just get in the mindset to where you just don't feel like visiting with people, and you just don't want to answer your door sometimes or answer your phone. I guess that's kind of how it is. I don't know if you're not feeling yourself, you just sometimes don't want contact with people. So, health-wise, I feel better. I had a couple of allergic reactions. I had one real bad one when I was in Illinois. I had to go to the emergency room. I still don't know what it was from, but I've never had that happen. Actually, I did one time when my son was about 5. He's 30 now, so pretty much my whole adult life I've never had hives or allergic reactions. And let me tell you, it was scary. Like, my daughter's 22, she took me to the doctor, and she told me that she thought I was going to die, like, because of how I looked. I just started itching all over, and I thought, well, maybe it's like the laundry soap or something, because I was visiting and I didn't use my usual. Usually we use Gain, and I think they use like Tide Pods or something. But I've stayed there before, and I've done my laundry there before, so once I thought about it, I don't think it was that. But I was scratching, and all of a sudden I started feeling like welts and hives all over my back, and the itching was just insane, guys. I've never felt anything like it. So I went in for that, and then they wanted to give me a shot and some IVs, and guys, I have like bulging veins. My mother was the same way. We have bulging veins, so if somebody can't hit the vein, they shouldn't be in the emergency room. And this lady was giving me a shot, which usually it's only painful when they first prick you. And this thing hurt like she was stabbing me. But I was looking at her, and she wasn't being rough. She just wasn't doing it right. So I had this horrible intense pain on top of the itching, and it hurt the whole time the IV was in me. And then it caused a lump under the skin, which I looked it up later. I guess it's some kind of clotting of blood under the skin. And so then I dealt with that, and then I got back here, and I was just kind of sad. I do get sad sometimes. I don't even like admitting it, because I'm Superwoman, guys. Superwoman doesn't get sad and depressed, but I did, and hold on. I missed my kids. I missed my grandkids. I was worried about my kids. I mean, if life is hard on a tough old soul like me, you know it's got to be hard on the young ones. And so I just took time. and I feel better. I still feel a little depressed, but I have God on my side, so I know I'll get over it. And I know I'll get strength. But it's just one of those times, guys. Um, Sorry about the traffic. I don't blame Bob for hating this highway. It sucks. And this is quiet traffic. Usually it's 18 wheelers Jake braking and hot rods flooring it by. So, uh, it's in the country, but it's not always quiet. So, outhouse looked good, huh? For an outhouse. Um, it's good to have that done. I just got to figure out a way to have a seat warmer, guys. That seat's freezing cold. Freezing cold. So, I'll figure it out. Um, I'm just thankful it's done. So, we got a shower, we got a bathroom. I think we're ready for winter. The guys got the wood stoves in, and JT's been just kicking ass, getting as much firewood as he can before the snow falls. We only had one light snow, and it was gone right away. Melted off, so. I'm shocked that it's December, and I'm out here in a short sleeve shirt, dress, and just a flannel. I only brought my coat to sit on, but I've never lived anywhere where it was like this in December, ever. And it's shocking to me. Like, I'm so grateful for the extra time before winter, and I'm so grateful that I can still get out of the house and not be miserable and cold. But we got lots of rain on the way. I can tell by the sky. I think it's like 80% chance tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be indoors doing little separating the summer from the winter laundry, which is really hard to do when the weather's like this. Because there are bitter cold days and nights, but then there's warm days. So kind of glad I didn't put them all away already, honestly. Calf's doing fine. Baby Solo's doing great. He's about to go to his forever home. Usually I send my puppies to their forever home when they're 6 weeks, and he's 3 months, so he's been here way too long. He's getting attached, and he's getting absolutely spoiled, and yeah, he needs to find his forever home. Cute as he is. So, I think part of my depression, guys, is I was explaining this to Dennis earlier. I don't have any friends here. I don't have not even one friend here. None. Not one female to go talk to and have a cup of coffee with or chat with, you know? I mean, nothing against the guys. I love them and all that, but, you know, it's not good for men to be around only women, and it's not good for a woman to be around only men. It's just not how it was meant to be, you know? And I can't get a job because the truck is dead, and it's never coming back to life, so it would be cheaper for us to get a different vehicle than to try to fix that up. And if we had money to try to fix it up, even if we got a cheap, crappy vehicle, that money needs to go to paying the truck off. So it's not happening. And it's sad because it is a beautiful truck, and it should have lasted a long time, but we're not going to get into that. Things happen. Why they happen, we don't know, but they happen, and we have no control over them. So JT's been walking to work, guys. It takes him 2 hours. And on a good day, since he's so physically fit, I don't worry too much about him, but on really cold days or rainy days or at night, I do worry. I worry a lot. Um, I was explaining that to James. I said, it's not even just that it's not safe for women to walk. It's it's such a sick world that men men even get offed, or even if it wasn't a crime or something, um, accidents, cars sliding off the road. And I just pray we get a vehicle. I don't even care at this point what it looks like. I don't care if it is a rust bucket. My son's a mechanic. We can figure it out. I just want something for him to drive to work. And and then I could actually maybe get a job too. I miss working. I miss my paychecks. So, anyway, I don't know. I don't want to cram a month's worth of chatting into one video because I really want this to upload tonight. And I know how I feel when I get to see you guys' face for a minute, so I'm sure you probably feel the same way. If you're here on my channel, you deserve to be updated. So, yeah. Hopefully be, Lord willing, not having to buy lumber for cabins and shelves and, stuff like that. Mill's running. We're warm. I cook everything on the wood stove. Everything. I cooked my whole Thanksgiving dinner on the wood stove. We obviously didn't have a whole turkey, but we had turkey breast and chicken breast and all of the sides that normally you have with Thanksgiving. All of it cooked right on top of the wood stove. It's such an awesome feeling to know that if the grid were to go down, or even just a temporary power outage, that we're still going to be warm and we can still cook food, make coffee and tea. It's a good feeling. So guys, I'm gonna go. We're in bear territory, and they don't hibernate. I learned. I googled it. If bears hibernate in southern Missouri, and it said though they sleep deeply, they don't hibernate. So I'm thinking I'm gonna head back because it's getting dark. I don't know if you can see. And I hear weird Sasquatch sounds sometimes, guys. It's weird. It's not like any animal I've ever heard, and I've traveled all over these United States. So, I'm gonna go. I miss you. Love you guys all. And welcome to new ones. I noticed I've had a few new subscribers, and I haven't even done a video, so see the tractor going across the pasture. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll be back soon. I forgot to say, not just bears and Sasquatch. We have wild pig here too. And yeah, they sure the heck don't hibernate. So I'm off to home, guys. I'm gonna go get warm and finish dinner. I cooked chicken and just gotta go make the sides. So, I guess bye again. See you soon.